Oh, look at this campsite. Yeah. Woo! It can be so discouraging when you can't find a campsite for the night. There's homeless camps, there's Walmart parking signs that say that you can't park there 24 hours. You don't really know the place. What do? Some of us are impulsive. We're just trying to go on an adventure and we're not reserving things months in advance. Like, come on, live a little. So I had to change my perspective when it comes to looking for a campsite, because in the beginning it was really frustrating and I wasn't treating it like part of the adventure. I would think of it as this annoying side after note. It was just something I had to deal with. But when I changed my perspective, I just thought of it as part of the adventure. It became a lot more fun and enjoyable. It kind of took the pressure off of finding a great place to stay for the night. I kind of thought of it like, if I find an amazing spot, that's part of the adventure. If I have to park somewhere that I don't want to, that's part of the adventure too. Let's go. Where am I gonna park tonight? Right now I'm parked on BLM land. It's awesome. BLM land is like the Mac Daddy. It's heaven. What I love about the spot I have right now is I am in a quiet spot in BLM land and I'm right by all these mountain biking trails. I just take my e-bike into town, work at a nice coffee shop for a little while, then I get to go back in my little piece in the woods, but it's not like I'm a million miles from civilization. I've still got 4G out here. I mean, this is the sweet spot to be able to feel free and live off the grid, but to be in a spot where there's still a lot of young people. You can have a ton of fun. You can go to co-working spaces if you want to. I feel like maybe this is this the, oh! I'm not a huge fan of paid campgrounds because paid campgrounds are busy and usually you have to book them in advance. I am impulsive. I don't book things in advance. I had this idea 5 minutes ago. I'm packing the camper and I'm leaving for the next state in like an hour. I'm not looking 2 years in advance to find my next adventure. My next adventure is in an hour. Hey, I'm here to ski. I just got into town. Do you know of any good spots I can boondock? You know, I live like 45 minutes outside of town and I got a plug-in. I got a shower. You can totally stay with me. Yeah, thanks for the offer. I just filled up with 59 gallons of fresh water, so I got a shower and I just installed 400 watts of solar up there. My battery banks are good. I don't need to plug in. Do you have any friends that are on the road? Could they tell me? Thanks. When I'm not finding much research on my own, I've looked at the app and I've looked on Facebook groups online and I'm still struggling to figure out where I want to park. I'll ask people. In Idaho on the line, the gas attendant told me, oh yeah, there's a Walmart nearby and there's a Cabela. A lot of people stay at the Walmart overnight and that's fine, but you can also stay for 3 nights at the Cabela. So I went over there and the Cabela parking lot was practically empty and I just felt like it was like an insider secret. That's why I asked people, because you never know. This app, Free Roam, if you haven't started using Free Roam, I would recommend it. I think that it was really helpful for me. So I figure out where I want to go and I'm like, I might want to check out this BLM land. If you double tap on it, you can get a little like location and you can go into your directions and then you can get those directions sent to you. Also, iOverlander is a classic. It's super legit. People put in their spots and if they've camped there successfully and how the campsite, they put reviews about the campsite there. I've found loads of spots on that thing, and it's also helped me to know, oh, okay, that used to be a spot, but now it's closed down, or now it's kind of full of homeless people and don't go there anymore. So it's great to get some new information before you even try going there. Okay, I checked the app. I can't find anything. I can't find a place to park tonight. I asked people, nobody has any clue. I even looked on Facebook groups, nobody knows. There's no snow parks around here. So I'm gonna tell you something that I probably shouldn't. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I actually ran into this van guy a couple months ago. I was getting winter tires put on for the season. He asked me if I had ever heard about parking in front of City Hall. Apparently it's allowed. If you know about that, comment below. I've never tried it, but apparently it's legally allowed that you can park in front of there. And he's like, if I don't know where to park, I just park in front of City Hall. And I was like, that's like right in the middle of the town. And he's like, yeah, I know. He had a van. I would take up a big space in front of City Hall, but maybe it works. Sometimes you gotta fight dirty. Never park somewhere you're not allowed to. For me, I go to snow parks, BLM land, ski resort parking lots, but if I don't know where to park, I just try my luck. Fun police. Get out of that camper right now. Oof. I'm not gonna say that my door doesn't ever get knocked on, but unless you say that you're the police, I'm not gonna answer. It's like a safety thing, you know? When I'm freestyling, usually it's a grocery store parking lot. Like Winco, they have like a 24-hour shopping thing. And I know you're not supposed to park there overnight, but sometimes a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do, you know? Sometimes I wake up in the morning and there are parking warnings on my truck, but I've never gotten towed. And if I hear a tow truck getting me, then I'll come out and move my truck. Facebook groups could be a great place to help. For instance, I'm in a travel van lifer Facebook group. I can go in the search bar and search Mammoth Lakes because I'm gonna go snowboarding there. They'll mention their spot and I can go find them. But the biggest key takeaway is it's all part of the adventure. So don't get frustrated or overwhelmed when you have a crappy night in a rest stop or you got your door knocked on and it was kind of a sketch spot that you didn't really know if you were supposed to park at. It is what it is. It's part of the adventure and you gotta live a little, you know? If a place feels weird, you know, I don't even think twice about it. I just go to another spot. I know that I'll probably not sleep good at a place that seems sketch anyways. Yeah! Woo! Honey, I'm home. Alicia, you live by yourself. Who has this bomb campsite right here? This is really sweet. They got a mountain bike. They need to take out their trash.